What's the most enraging thing a computer illiterate person has said to you when you were just trying to help? From my mother, it's not turning on now because you downloaded whatever that Firefox thing is. Where's all my stuff? After reloading her OS and having 1. Explained at length how everything would be gone. 2. Offered her a data transfer. 3. Read her the wipe reload paperwork out loud. 4. Had her sign the papers that said, everything will be gone. 5. Told her that her computer would only have the things on it that it had when it was brand new. I didn't think you meant everything would be gone though. Ever since you fixed that paper gem, my computer has been running slower. This is why I don't do computer support for family friends anymore. It's always ever since you did X, my computer has been running slower. No, mother ducker, ever since you downloaded Comet Cursor and Bonzi Buddy your computer has been running slower. My parents are bad in their own respective ways. Not sure which I prefer helping. Mom knows very little, but will actually do exactly what I tell her to do, which is good but can take a while. Dad knows a little bit more, and as such thinks he knows way more than he really does. This leads to him not listening sometimes. Dad, I need to put some files on my thumb drive. Me, okay, remember how we did that last time? Dad, no. Me, okay, what files? Dad, pictures. Me, okay, open your pictures folder, highlight the ones you want and press Ctrl+C. Me, are you doing that? Dad, no. I'm in control panel. Me, who the duck told you to go to control panel? Dad, I thought it might help. Edit, to clarify, because I keep getting this question, the shortcuts don't confuse him. He uses them in Word all the time. He didn't hear control and think he should go to control panel. He just went there. He will ask me for help then immediately disregard it, and do his own thing that won't help at all. My boss calls everything from our website to our printer's database. We do in fact have a document database which we use, so every time she has an issue I have no ducking idea what she is talking about. I can't connect to the database equals can't print. The database crashed, we were hacked, equals computer unplugged. There are similar people at my company that refer to everything as the server. Is the server down? Equals my screen resolution set to 800x600. Is the server up? Equals I have somehow erased my hard drive. Could you put it on the server? Equals why isn't the file magically appearing on my desktop? You know what else I get a lot? I was working on this Word document for 2 hours, and I closed it. It asked me to save and I said no. Get it back. The other day, I was informed that I needed to make sure that the server was up, and it was to be a priority because the customer did not have an operating system. This whole topic is making me rage a little, but, for some reason, your comment is the worst. People literally just using whatever random computer terminology to describe a problem in order to seem helpful. It fills my heart with murderous rage. My mum and sister had managed to make my mum's computer so slow with retarded bullshit that she went out and bought a new computer. The infuriating thing is that then she went about installing the same shit on the new computer. I could have cried. When that too became slow my mum finally let me sort it out, and she agreed it was better, but I had to change the Firefox icon for an Internet Explorer icon, and name it Internet. I also had to ban her from installing retarded software, which she sorta listened to. So the computer does okay. She recently got an iPad, and has filled it with all the dipshit apps she can find. There's no helping the woman. But I had to change the Firefox icon for an Internet Explorer icon and name it Internet. Words cannot describe what I'm feeling right now. Where are your files? In Word. Okay, but where are they? In Word. But in what folder are they in? My documents? No, they're in Word, damn it. The files are in the computer. My boss has done something like this before. When he would open Word and then go to open a document, instead of just showing Word documents, it was set to show all files. So he goes into this whole thing about how Word should be renamed to Documents, since all his files are there. No matter how much I explained that he can't open any of those other files in Word he wouldn't believe me. Me, Show me exactly how you caused the problem to occur. Why can't you do it? You're the computer expert. What were you doing at the time that the computer broke? I wasn't doing anything. Okay, I'm not trying to insinuate that you broke it or anything. It would just help me to know what the last few things you did. I didn't do anything. Then what the duck do you need a computer for? More than half the problems are user error. My favorite is when you tell them exactly what you're going to do, that is the solution to fix their problem, and they tell you that isn't going to work. You don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry, middle-aged woman. I've been doing this every day, 8 hours a day, for a very long time. Can I see your qualifications? You don't even know what Wi-Fi is. Pronounced Wi-Fi, amongst some of the computer illiterate of the US. Blaming an error on you, when it happens months later, and is completely unrelated to any work you did. Especially if it's a hardware failure when you fixed software problems. Just imagine that with any other technical industry. Have a friend who is an electrician come to your house for free, install an outlet, for free, and next year a light bulb in the other side of your house burns out, so you call him up and say it is probably his fault, and guilt him into replacing it. That shit doesn't happen. My dad called me at what cause I opened a new tab. This is hilarious. Why? Just because he hates new tabs. He thought I had deleted the internet. I can only assume. I know you folks at Best Buy are always trying to confuse people like me. I don't want to hear any bullshit. Just show me where the discs of internet are. Discs? Ma'am, I don't quite understand. Do you already have a provider? Or? Cut the bullshit. Just show me where I can get a disc of internet. In the aisle next to car stereos, ma'am. Circa 2006. I think she was asking for those AOL, Net Zero, etc. CDs. Haha. Worked at Best Buy a few years ago, and got the same encounter. I assumed as you did Shadow, that they were looking for AOL Net Zero CDs or something, so suggested those to customer. No, I don't wanna pay anybody for some internet service. I just want it on a disk so I can put it on all my computers. So here's how you can prevent this from happening in the future. Don't give me technical mumbo jumbo, just fix it. Don't give me technical mumbo jumbo, just fix it. I had to drive to my parents' house early one Sunday morning to reset their router, and that is exactly what my mom told me on the phone right before she demanded I drive over there to fix it. She didn't care that it would take me 2 minutes to explain over the phone and another 1 minute to do it. So frustrating. Mom, some of my keys on the keyboard are sticking. Can you ask your boyfriend to reprogram it for me? Me? No, Mom, that's not how that works. That sounds like a hardware problem. Mom, you are not the computer engineer. My aunt. I moved away a year ago to go work for a big IT company. She wants to keep me updated on local news from back home. Her process for giving me news articles from our local news website is mind-boggling. She first prints up a news article from a website to her office copier. She then takes the printout, puts it back on the office copier, scans it to PDF, then emails the PDF to herself, then forwards me the PDF. I tried to explain to her 3 or 4 times how to copy a URL from her web browser, paste it into her email, and send that to me. But she insists that it's too complex and she'll never be able to figure it out or remember it. That if you get the destination address slightly wrong on an email, someone, like an electronic postman I guess, will know what you mean. My mum had been giving out her email, adding or something like that. There is some dude out there who is a devout Christian. I think I've gotten every single email intended for him for years. Personal stuff, calls to pro-life action, bank statements, his child's station, Sony account. And lately a lot of really shitty and dating sites. I think he might be going through a divorce. Doing tech support at an ISP. Person said, my computer won't turn on, your internet is broken. I asked them to check the back of the computer to see if the plug was in. They replied, I can't see the back of the computer, it's dark in here. I said, well turn on the light then. Reply, well, the power is out. My mother. Her computer crashed one day, presumably due to all the stress. She completely wiped the hard drive, then decided to buy a new computer because she likes new things. Next day, Mom, I can't find any of my files on my new computer. Me, well, you didn't do a data transfer. Mom, but I put the old one in the new computer. It's sitting right there on the bottom. At this point, she opens the case and shows me the old drive just chillin' on the bottom panel. After I explain how that doesn't do anything, this happens. Mom, well, I've got some copper wire in the office somewhere. You can attach the new one to the old one. Me, that won't work. Mom, yes it will, you're just lazy. Wow, she actually removed the old computer's hard drive and put it in the new computer case? She should almost be applauded for getting that far. End user, I had a Word document on my C drive that I've been working on for the past week. I accidentally deleted it and emptied the recycle bin. I need the file for a meeting I have in 20 minutes. Get it back. Me, I'm sorry, but there's really no way for us to recover that file. End user, but I thought you said the servers were backed up nightly. Go to one of the backups and get it back. Me, that's true, but you didn't save it to the server. You saved it locally. End user, well, yeah. I needed it on the C drive in case I needed to work on it from home. Me, but you have a desktop PC, not a laptop. How do you work on it from home? End user, getting very antagonistic. What do you mean how? I email it to myself, work on it on my home computer, and then email it back. Me, still keeping calm and professional, and you did this last night? End user, makes exasperated noise, yes. Me, very happy because I realize that I can help the person after all. Great. Then there should be a copy of the file in your inbox. You can just re-download the attachment you sent yourself last night. End user, you mean I have to do it myself? Fine. God forbid you IT guys actually do anything useful. I don't know why we even pay you. Slams the phone down to hang up.